With the partner showcase behind us and essentially revealing nothing, what does that mean for the future of Nintendo news and games? In this video, I'm going to go over what to expect in the next coming months and what this means for Nintendo. But before we get into that, I am doing a $70 eShop gift card giveaway. All you got to do is comment down below and make sure that you're subscribed. In the description is also a comment sheet outlining all the valid comments that are in entry, as well as some rules and regulations. Thank you guys so much for the support in the most recent videos, and I wish you the best of luck. So we just got our partner showcase yesterday, and I think you guys already saw my thoughts. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out in the top right. It was rough. I don't know, it had some good announcements in it, but presumably missing basically a lot from what we expected. We didn't get any announcements from third-party games previously already announced. Elden Ring Tarnished, Dustbloods, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Literally no announcements regarding that. So what does that mean for Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch 2, and the future of Nintendo? You guys knew it. It's going to be Nintendo Today. I am pretty sure we're going to get at least one big announcement on the Nintendo Today app for September. And this is for a mainline first-party published Nintendo game. It's either that or we're getting a Nintendo Direct. Because as of right now, we have no idea what game we're getting in September. And for the first month of the Switch 2, there is no way they're going to have a gap in September. Does that make sense? There's a lot of people online saying right now that, oh, they could always skip a month. And I'm like, no, not for the first month of your brand new console. Especially because like they have such a packed year. Sorry, I'm getting a little angry, but we have Metroid Prime Beyond, Kirby Air Riders, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, and Splatoon Raiders. Those are 4 games that we know of for the Switch 2 and the Switch that have yet to get a release date. We also have rumors of more games getting Switch 2 editions. For me, I think that's going to be Pikmin 4 and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. These are my predictions. I've said this in a video of when I think all these games are going to be released. I think in August, we're kind of full. We have Dragon Age Drive, Kirby, and the Forgotten Lands. And this is kind of interesting because this is exactly what happened back in June. We knew about the Pokemon Presents, we knew about Donkey Kong Bonanza, but we only knew about Kirby and the Forgotten Lands in August. Then we got the confirmation of Dragon Age Drive. But this is exactly what happened last month, where it was like, okay, we know everything in July, but now what about August? So now I'm kind of interested. We know everything in August, but now what about September? And so on and so forth. So there's 2 ways we could get this information, that being via Nintendo Today or a Nintendo Direct. Personally, I would love it to be a Nintendo Direct, but there could be one in August. I don't want to start that rumor train already, but most likely, hypothetically, we'll probably be getting a general Nintendo Direct in August before Mario's 40th anniversary and to announce a game sometime in September. My personal gripe with this is that they're going to absolutely destroy the game that's coming in September. I think a 1-month hype cycle for a game is a little too short. I might be wrong, but we will have to see. Like, I can't imagine Metroid Prime Beyond being announced in August and released in September because that hype cycle is going to be so small. And I guess maybe not that small because it's already been out for it's already been announced for years. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll have to see. But legitimately, it's 50-50. It could be either a Nintendo Today announcement or a general Direct. Personally, if there is a first-party game coming in September, I'm leaning more toward General Direct in August because that attracts more eyes, that attracts bigger headlines, and could announce a game for September. But then again, they announced Dragon Age Drive on Nintendo Today and Twitter. So, I don't know. But then again, Dragon Age Drive and Kirby and the Forgotten Lands are fairly small games, so it makes sense for them to do something like that. Metroid Prime Beyond? Kirby Air Riders? Not really. And we already know that Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is a winter title. So that's why I don't think we're going to see it in September. It is worth noting that there was a rumor that a Malaysia store provided some more info on Splatoon Raiders, saying that there's going to be a 2025 release, focusing on adventure and exploration, story element, quest system, and then the mechanic, quote unquote, player is skilled in mechanical modification. Take this with a grain of salt. I think when all the leaks and rumors coming out when it comes to Splatoon Raiders seem to be fairly fake. I think Nintendo has a lockdown on Splatoon, honestly. So yeah, if this does come out in 2025, you know, it could move it into like the November slot, Kirby Air Riders September with Metroid Prime. I have no idea. So I guess on the topic of Nintendo Directs, there is a small possibility of us getting a 40th anniversary Mario Direct, because that is on September 15th. And personally, I don't think we're going to get a direct focus on Mario's 40th. It just seems very impossible, almost. We have way too many games already announced, and adding more Mario games in the mix just doesn't make too much sense. I do think we could see like a tease for like a 3D Mario, and they could correlate it to Mario's 40th. I think we are going to get one game announced, whatever next direct that happens. For, I think September 15th is Mario's exact 40th. So whether that be an NSO exclusive game, or maybe even a tease for 3D Mario, or maybe even Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition, that could be a part of Mario's 40th. Legitimately, all they really need to do is a bunch of collaborations with other companies instead of releasing games, because they're kind of set already with the next 3D Mario. But yeah, the fact is, we need information, and we need it kind of badly. And that's why I was kind of upset about the Partner Presents. I wasn't expecting a lot, but what we even got was not even bare minimum. That was like, we ended up the same way where we started. And the fact of the matter is, there's so many games that we know of that we don't have any release dates for. And so I'm like, honestly, I'm thinking right now, and this is like, I guess you could count this as an official prediction. I think we're going to get a direct in August, sometime in August. Kind of makes sense. Nintendo is doing this really weird hype cycle marketing strategy that we'll just have to see if it works out, where they only giving us about like a week or a month to kind of get hyped for a game, or, get prepared for it. So they give us like a release date about maybe a month later. So far, I don't know. We'll have to see if it works out. But I genuinely do think that we are going to be getting a direct in August, and they'll show off some games. But I definitely think we're going to be getting a direct in August with, announcements for the rest of the year. And I know it sounds a little counterintuitive what I'm saying about them announcing a direct or announcing release dates a month before the actual game comes out. But it legitimately, like, with the holiday season, parents need to prepare and buy. And I think September is honestly like the right before the holiday season, because in September, October, November, December, parents are buying for Christmas. And if they don't have release dates for these games, if they don't have products on these shelves, then they're going to be losing out on a lot of sales. And I don't think they want to do that. When it comes to Mario's 40th, I think we're going to get like not a big blowout, but maybe a few collaborations. No Nintendo Direct correlating to it, but maybe a tease for a 3D Mario, and then maybe, of course, Mario Wonder's Switch 2 edition correlating to Mario's 40th, and then maybe an NSO game. I think that's kind of the perfect way. Some of those could even be announced on Nintendo Today. I'm just kind of throwing out options right now. I'm not really officially predicting anything, but there's just a lot of things that could happen that Nintendo should do. But, they've been kind of dropping the ball recently when it comes to their marketing strategy. I think we're used to Nintendo's old way of marketing, so now seeing the way that they're doing it now is a little weird. So that brings us to Animal Crossing. After the recent announcement that Beat 'em Ups lied about his rumor leak being Animal Crossing 2026, and then that July Direct, a lot of people have been a little bit down about there being an Animal Crossing. And legitimately, I still think we're getting one in 2026. There's been other rumors other than Beat 'em Ups that has said that we're going to get Animal Crossing in 2026. And then Animal Crossing right now has been like shying away from the New Horizons branding. I've already had videos literally on all of those topics. So if you want to check those out, it'll be on the top right corner. So I definitely do think we're still going to get a tease for Animal Crossing, and I remain hopeful. I might be doing a bigger video just kind of discussing why I think that is, and the overall details. But genuinely, I still think Animal Crossing is here, or is going to get teased for 2026 this year. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. It is such a big, heavy seller for the Switch 2 that I still don't think the Switch 2 has right now. It doesn't have a 3D Mario, and if that gets teased alongside Animal Crossing 2026, I think, honestly, the Switch 2 sales are kind of set for a long while. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are we going to get more Nintendo Today announcements, or just a general direct in August? Maybe even September. Let me know. Anyways, I think that's really about it. I'm Crafty Type 1, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.